Paul, thanks for taking time out your busy day to chat to us. Can you just tell us what condition the course is in for the European Amateur Team Championships this week, and how hard you've been working to create this masterpiece?
Yeah, it's going really well so far. It's looking much sort of more linksy than it did for the Open last year, so quite proud of that as well. Greens are stimping at 10.5 and they're quite firm, 124 on the clegg, so conditions wise really good. I think it's firmer than it was last year, but the rough's a bit more friendly. We sort of cut and collected it during the winter, sort of thinned it out a little bit, so definitely a little bit easier this year.
In terms of the green speed, are they a little bit faster maybe even than the Open Championship last year?
Good question. It's all out there, I think. It was 10.2 on average last year, so I've got them up to 10.5, mainly because there's not much wind for this week, so we can push them a little bit. So we're going to stick around 10.5.
This is a classic links course. What kind of problems or opportunities or challenges does that create for you and your greenkeeping team to keep a links course in this condition?
Yeah, sort of around this sort of time of the year when it's been quite dry, it's always sort of looking at the weather, seeing we're getting rain. We've got a water budget that we sort of stick to, I'd say, and we're just on budget. But once it dries out, there's no going back, so it's fast and firm. But after the drought in 2018, it's still young grass, so we're still trying to nurture it through. So I don't want it to completely dry out. So it's quite hard to get the balance right during the tournament of how much irrigation to put on, when to put it on, etc. So we've got it at the moment, but we shall see. It'll probably get a bit fiery towards the end of the week.
You must take great pride in your work here, Paul, and you got a lot of publicity yourself last year at the Open Championship. You became a bit of a celebrity. Is that something you enjoy?
Oh, what a question. Do you know what? So I didn't really know much about it last year because it was all happening so fast, so I missed all the Twitter stuff. And do you know what? I found myself going through a bit of Twitter about a week ago in this article, and I was like, blimey, I never saw any of that. It's quite fun, I suppose, at times, and I quite like going on Twitter and doing a little bit, and kind of puts greenkeeping out there as a great career to get into, and we've got to enjoy it as well as being serious at what we do. It's got to be a bit of fun as well. So yeah, it's a bit of fun.
Absolutely. For anyone who's thinking about greenkeeping, is it something that you would encourage them to do? Because you've done various things in your life before you settled on greenkeeping.
Yeah,
would you encourage others to follow suit?
Yeah, definitely. It's a sort. I would only encourage people to get into greenkeeping if they really have a passion for it. If you love golf or sport, then definitely go for it, and you can do as much as you put into it, you can get out of it. It's not for everyone, and if you don't want to get up early and work weekends and work bank holidays, and this week we're doing split shifts where we come in the morning, we come back in the evening. If that doesn't float for you, it's not for you. But other than that, if you really love golf and nature and being outdoors, yeah, why not? It's a brilliant job.
Well, you've created a fabulous setting here for this championship this week. Well done to you and the rest of your team, Paul.
Thank you. Let's sure they all know about it. Yeah, brilliant.